Just searching for a honeybee. And when she's buzzing, I can't think of nothing but the honey that she's always giving me.
I don't think I've seen any mobs spawning anywhere. They must be all located in a chunk somewhere that has been
It's wisps.
absolutely mullered. Yeah, we're wisps.
Cool. So, in terms of these MFSUs, we want another string of them to come upwards, don't we?
Well, we need at least one more poking out, I suppose,
Might as well.
to start feeding this level.
Ooh, might as well make it. No, I was thinking about the next level to power the fusion reactor.
Yeah, yeah.
This level we can start stepping the power down immediately.
Stepping the power down.
Yeah, because
What does the fusion reactor take?
no, not for the fusion reactor, for the centrifuges.
Yeah.
And he's stepping down for that, and then the floor on top of this marble layer will be the one with the fusion reactor on it, won't it?
Yeah.
Don't know what we'll make that floor out of. Basalt again, maybe?
dunno.
Black, white, black?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe highly advanced machine blocks.
Okay. They're pink.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're very colour coordinated at all, really.
It's not. I think it's all monochrome, apart from the odd splashes of red. I like it.
Yeah.
I know what we can make the next floor out of. Iridium. That's white.
Sounds like something that people would go in, what the? We'll just go, well, we got too much of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, you're filling in extras.
Hmm?
Blocking the tanks.
Yeah. Yeah, just to give us smoother looks. That's smoother looks. I was thinking about just cutting straight down this row here as well. And then straight down this row here as well.
No, but you'll hide all the good stuff that we've done.
Yeah, that's why I decided not to. But I was thinking about it so that you could then just walk through a doorway and see all the cram-packed stuff, but you get a better view from it over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeing all the cool bits.
And as you're falling through as well, it's cool that you get to see all the inner workings.
Yeah. So long as it is workings.
Should I hook these things back up again?
I wouldn't yet. I still don't seem to be processed enough to get the MFSUs back online. The MFEs are still filling up.
Oh, the MFSUs have drained, have they? Jesus.
Yeah, they've drained out into the MFSUs, the MFEs now. So I think we're probably going to need a few more Noobs. Because these aren't exactly depleting very fast, but they're not producing that fast either. Not fast enough to cope up with all of this by the looks. Although this is the first fill, so it's pumping out quite a lot to fill this up for the first time.
I think it will support itself. What if we have an extra row on the front?
Ooh, what if, right, we was worried about what the floor should be for the row above.
What if it is centrifuges?
Yeah!
That would be pretty cool.
The whole floor of centrifuges.
Or even checkered pattern,
with,
maybe.
Yeah. And then we see if we've got, we just isolate a section so that there's 24 in one corner that are isolated from the system.
Yeah.
So that they then get processed differently. and then the actual level can be just a few little bits and pieces that process the cells into the tanks. Because that's another thing I've got to do, is process the cells into the tanks. We'll need a power converter over in this corner, in that case then, to power the liquid things, and then they can process in this corner to pump into each cell. And I may need something fancy to push a certain stuff in a certain different direction. Yeah. So we could have, say, this level here being floor height instead, and just have the centrifuges in a pattern around that, because that gives me 3 blocks high. 1 block above will be all the power cables. We could have it higher, actually, couldn't we?
We don't need to have it higher.
Well, I'm thinking we've only got the fusion reactor to place up in this bit. But having a nice big open space for the fusion reactor to sit in would be cool, because we can probably wall it in to give it an actual square room around it or something. With some
Or
pipes
an
going in
actual
and out.
circular room.
Yeah, or a natural circle. And we could just have centrifuges in the floor, and we can't do anything that doesn't allow the centrifuges to all touch each other. They must touch each other
Right, yeah.
in order for the routers to work.
Strips.
Just realised. So, oops, you appeared. A wild DooDart appeared in front of my claw. But we could work from the centre.
We could do rings, concentric rings.
Yes, still got touch, but yeah. 2, 3, make it 4 blocks high from here. And then we put the floor in at this height, I think. Because then we've still got a nice big space above, but we've also got headroom below. Because 2 of these cobblestone blocks would be, well, no, the top cobblestone blocks would be the cables and routers and mechanics and all that, linking everything together. And that gives us 3 blocks, 2 for walking around and 1 head height, so you can see everything going on.
Yeah, okay.
And if we did like the center circle in the marble, or anything actually, we could just,
yeah, we can,
whatever the center
we
circle
can sort
is.
that out later and swap it. I'm just covering up these cables so that I don't accidentally hook up centrifuges to high voltage.
Right. Would you do a thing? Would it blow all the centrifuges up as well?
Yep.
Yeah, it would. Fair enough for a chemical.
And we'd be left with 144 machine blocks.
And that would if we did it like that, all the way around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much fill the rest of it from the inside to the out.
Yeah.
We could separate one section. It would be, let's say, over the red tank with the 24 that we need a different type. And I think that might work, that I can connect all that up properly. Oh, wait a minute, I should have it over by the AE system, really. That would be better to have it closer to the AE system to... Or, oh, no. Actually, having item tesseracts would be a better way of monitoring how much. If I set the deuterium cells to go into an item tesseract with priority, then the item tesseract will keep the titanium, the titty stuff, filled all the time, which works for making sure the ratios are right. So I was wondering how I was going to do the ratios to keep those 24 locked and loaded.
Huzzah! Shall I grab centrifuges and start placing them down?
Yeah, you can do if you want.
Yay, building!
Yay, building with design. Building with style.
With Nemsun. And you want to do a ring all the way around with the centrifuges?
Yeah, why not? That's because they connect perfectly on these corners here to keep them all connected from one section to the next. So that then becomes possible. So you've got 120 in your inventory before you start placing, yeah? Okay. Cool looking floor as well.
Yeah, it looks nice. So I have loads left over. I have 84 left.
Yep. Just fill in.
Just add on top.
Fill it. Yeah, just fill in down all the rows. There.
Like that?
Yep. And all four sides just to keep it all symmetrical. See how many more we got. We may need to do a pattern at the edges.
Ooh.
If you've got, what was it, 24, so it'd be 60, 72. Have you got 72
52.
left? 52. Right. Well, that's slightly shorter than I was expecting.
What about 4 lines that come out?
Well, you've got to fit the 24 in somewhere.
Okay.
And they're going to have they've got to be separate, but we're trying to keep the pattern.
What about if I just whack some down and see what happens?
Mm-hmm. I could always put the 24 actually on the level below, couldn't I?
On the floor, yeah.
Yeah, on the floor below. Those 24 that we need for the one section can just be in there, along with the liquidy things.
Ah, left with 36. That's not dividable by 4.
No.
Or is it? 9?
9. Yeah.
9. Oh, that's an odd number. Alright, I'm just going to do it odd.
No.
Yeah, no,
There's
trust
gotta be
me,
something
it'll be fine.
Okay. Stacey. Oh yeah, that's pattern-like. The same on every side. So it's the same pattern on every side.
It's still symmetrical, yeah. Why have I got 2 left?
I don't know, DooDart. Maybe because this side over here you haven't filled in properly yet. Where I am.
No, it was here. Where I am.
Okay. That one then.
Because you put marble.
Yeah, I'm putting marble in. I thought
You
finished.
marble. There we go. That's symmetrical. They are all connected, aren't they? There's none that are freestanding.
I don't think that there's any freestanding
And I should be
ones.
able to hook power up to all of them.
But from the underside, easy enough, I should think. They're all open ceiling.
Underlay.
Mm-hmm.
I do hope that placing the fusion reactor blocks on top of the centrifuges isn't going to cause us any problems. They're not going to combine and be like,
how big's...
I want to be one machine.
How big is it? Isn't this gap down the middle about the size of the end gap through the fusion reactor? The coils?
I think it's a bit bigger than that.
A bit bigger, but that means that we're going through the fusion reactor and in through all the other cells as we come down. We go through the middle of the fusion reactor as well.
Yeah, it should be good.
And you could always You could always make this level up here the top block of the fusion reactor.
Ah. Oh,
like
son
this,
of a beehive.
What?
The fusion reactor is odd, not even, which means it's going to be off-center, this whole thing.
Oh, that's a turn off my flight control moment from a great height.
Oh, that really sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, F it.
I suppose you can construct it on its side either.
Wow. That would be interesting.
I don't think it's possible, really, is it?
Oh, its side.
But that would
That's
be crazy
bonkers,
if you could.
yeah.
Oh well.
I'm trying to think of a reason why that wouldn't work. Just Greg.
I presume it wouldn't work.
Yeah. Let's assume it won't work, because Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to have to be slightly off center, which is just a pain in the butt.
What about if we have it on one side?
What?
And then have it over here, one side, rather than trying to fit it onto the center circle and flying through it, having it off.
It's not going
the
to
center
fit
circle
off.
completely. Have
It's
it in
pretty
one
huge.
quarter.
I'm just right now. I'm just going to map out the inside of it.
Okay.
I think it goes like that.
It's 3 blocks tall as well, isn't it?
2, 3. Yes, it is. Yeah.
And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks to play with here. So we could do it 1 block from the ceiling.
1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. I think that works. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing.
The next time you build something for a fusion reactor, you might want to start by.
This wasn't supposed to
by
be for the
thinking of
fusion reactor.
I know this was meant to be for those couple
This
of
is being
nuclear...
retrofitted.
Yeah.
How have I managed to bulk this up already? 1, 2, space 1, 2.
I don't know.
I've made it unsymmetrical.
You're following the floor pattern instead of following the design.
Yeah. You know, shove it that way, 1 block. I can't do this in my head. It's getting too late. F it. F it in the backstory.
DooDart.
That breaks your microphone.
See you next time, folks.
That really breaks your microphone.
Did it not work? Was there a problem?
Yeah, it crackles. It like distorts.
Come on! Okay, calm down, sir. Calm
I
down.
was just trying to turn you on. My wrench.
Switch me round and fix me. And a thunderstorm outside marks that we've been here through several cycles of the rain. Check it out, though. It's looking like a proper factory, isn't it?
Yeah, it's full of gubbins and cables.
Gubbins and cables and sexy bits of machinery. Oh, and we have crafted more bits and pieces, added it all in. We think we've optimized now. The MFSUs and the like, they're all set and full. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, and each one's 10 million EU. Yeah?
180 million. Math.
Hey, maths! 180 million EU is stored in just this level on the, and also we've done a bit more upstairs in the next level, setting things up ready for part 3 of this fusion reactor for noobs by Noobs. DooDart's just set up all these bat boxes and very carefully placed them all so nothing explodes. So we're converting the power that comes up. There's 10 million EU plus, well, 40. I'm doing the maths again.
Stop it.
There's 80 million EU coming up through into this floor. Yeah, what was it you were saying? These tanks?
These bat boxes, they look like lovely blocks, don't they? Kind of like burnt waffles.
Burnt waffles, yeah. I think I said something earlier, didn't I, about there being several ages in Minecraft. The Wooden Age, the Stone Age, the Iron Age, the Gold Age, or, well, yeah, Gold Age, I guess, and then the Diamond Age, as opposed to Iron Age, Bronze Age, and all that. Well, the bat boxes are right out of the Wooden Age, aren't they? They're like the first thing you build in Minecraft to store EUs.
Yeah, well, they are low voltage. They are your lowest tier, but that's what the centrifuges need, and so that's what the centrifuges get.
It's not too bad. We can see everything is plugged in and plumbed in. All of the centrifuges are going to have their own bat box for every 4 centrifuges.
6.
Or was it 6? Every 6 centrifuges is having 1 bat box, and these haven't been connected over here, did I?
Oops.
Each one of the each one of the centrifuges is going to be using 5 per tick, and each bat box dishes out 32 per tick. So DooDart carefully calculated on all his fingers and thumbs and toes that we needed 6 centrifuges per bat box. And so we have all of these bat boxes arranged like this to hopefully reduce the amount of cable lengths the power has to travel to get to the nearest centrifuge and keep it topped up. In theory.
So people might be a little bit confused because they can't actually see the centrifuges. They're just.
Shall we go up and show them a sneak peek at part 3?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sneak peek at part 3. Awesome. We couldn't figure out how to place them on the level below without needing to take up a ton of space and making them look a bit ugly. So I don't know how we came up with the idea. It just sort of materialized late one night after the last episode, where we were placing the blocks down. And we sort of made some sort of arrangement, a pattern. Anyway, I think that's it for this episode, DooDart. We shall prep up for next episode and see you in part 3.
Wrench.
Wrenched me, thanks. Bye. There you go. Now you've got to keep your little wrench joke in from the cut scene before we started recording.
Yep.
Yep. You knew that already?
Yep.
Yep.